This morning off to a beautiful start. We're seeing just a little bit of sunshine peeking through some of the cloud cover that's already moving in. We do stay quiet today, but boy, does that change for Friday. Here's a live look at NIU and DeKalb. You can see some of that sun peering through the clouds. Mostly cloudy skies are really going to start to move in and take over as we continue to stay dry, though. As of right now, you can see this cold front way off to the west. It's of course going to move closer to our area, but right now some of us further southwest may see just a couple of sprinkles. We're seeing some of that activity developing, just some lighter rain, if not just a drizzle, closer within Whiteside and Lee County, right along I-88. Otherwise, mostly dry conditions expected for most of the area for most of your Thursday. Temperature-wise, heading out the door, we're back in the 30s, so still going to need those warm coats this morning. 31 degrees in Freeport, 34 in Rochelle, 34 as well in Winnebago. We may still lose that extra degree before we start to climb right back into the low 50s. We're mild for yet another day, of course above average, a trend that we've really settled into. And then we only drop into the low 40s overnight as that cold front gets closer to home. It's going to bring us rain showers and cooler temperatures for Friday. But when it comes to that rain, a lot of that activity moves in overnight. Here's 2 a.m., a lot of us sleeping. You could see that rain does become heavy at times. Might get a little lighter as we get closer to the morning commute, but then it builds right back in through about mid-morning. This 10 a.m. tomorrow for Friday. That rain will get heavy in some parts of our day. This is now your early afternoon, just before 1:45. May even hear some rumbles of thunder as this activity moves through. Now taking you through the afternoon into the mid to late evening, that's when we finally start to see that rain slowly starting to taper off. This is 8 o'clock for Friday, and then it slowly starts to move out. There's a very low chance those of us in southern Wisconsin may also squeeze out a snowflake or two, but I think a lot of us will see just rain as it then exits, and we stay dry for the weekend. In terms of how much rain we may pick up, about half an inch to an inch possible, and even that long range outlook leans a little bit towards more active weather, potentially seeing above average precipitation as we move throughout the next 8 to 14 days. Now, it still is severe weather preparedness week here in Illinois, and although we won't see severe weather tomorrow, the season roughly to see the best chance for tornadoes to develop in our area falls April through June. Now, in terms of flash flooding, that's going to be July into early September. But as always, the perfect ingredients need to line up, and Mother Nature doesn't care what that calendar says. Always be weather prepared, so this is a really good week to freshen up on some of that. In terms of your Thursday, we stay dry, mostly cloudy, back in the 50s, 40s for tomorrow as all that rain moves through, so you're gonna need those umbrellas ready to go for Friday. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we stay dry, we stay sunny through the weekend, back to the 50s, springing an hour forward on Sunday, and then we spring right back into the spring-like temperatures. We stay in the 60s for most of next week until we see an active chance through the extended forecast.